everybody, and welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. You might notice something a little different about me. What could it be? I am wearing cool toned eyeshadows. Now, I have nothing against cool toned eyeshadows. They're just not my preferred makeup look, and I've been sort of in a rut with my makeup. I like to do something shiny in the crease, shiny on the lid, warm in the crease, lots of mascara, nude lip. That's sort of my go-to, but today I am switching it up, doing a smoky eye. Wanted it to be a more dramatic look, but with cool tones, because that's never the tone that I pick first. I've done a handful of cool tone looks on this channel. I will try and pop some below if you want some different ideas, but if you guys want to know how to create this cool tone blown out smoky eye, it's a lot easier than it may look, but I think it gives a really sultry, pretty effect. You can always add some black eyeliner to make it even smokier. Definitely more of a daytime look, but for me, I'm going to proceed on with my day with grocery shopping and all that with this look. But like I said, if you guys want to know how to recreate it, want to know how a lot of these products that I use today perform, then please keep watching. Alright you guys, so I'm actually showing you what I'm prepping my skin with today. Today I'm using the Infiore Fleur Vibrant Facial Balm. Of course, if you have oily skin, this will probably be a little too much underneath the Kjaer Weis foundation I'm going to follow up with, but my skin was especially dry, so I really wanted to include this step. Moving along, my Delium Tools 948, my Kjaer Weis foundation, a dynamic duo to say the least. You guys know how I like to apply it. I'm just including it in here in case you haven't seen me apply it before. I have a dedicated review to this product that I did probably at the beginning of this channel years ago at this point. So I'm just applying this all over my face. You can build up the coverage to whatever you desire. I go for like a pretty strong medium. And if this starts to sit on your skin at first, don't worry, because when it melts in, it just looks amazing, like my favorite ever. Then I'm going in with the Well People BioCorrect Concealer. This is in the shade Light. You guys know I'm not crazy about a super strong highlight under the eyes, so this concealer rather from Well People is a great match for me. It matches my skin pretty bang on, covers up any dark circles very well also. Highly recommend applying this with the fingers as it is relatively emollient, and then setting that into place. Going in with the Delium Tools 964 and the Lily Lolo Contour Duo. I'm really into this Sculpt and Glow duo these days. And just as usual, I'm just applying it to the usual 3-point system. We got the cheeks, the cheekbones, the temple, and I'm going to take that definitely underneath my jawline. This is a little bit of a more cool tone as opposed to, like, I don't know, the other ones that I like to use, like the Kjaer Weis cream bronzer and things like that, and it's just nice and easy. You can contour and bronze with it, in my opinion. Then I'm adding an extra step. This is the Delium Tools 942 and the Antonym Baked Foundation in Fair. I'm going to clean up this sort of contour that I did. Sometimes I like to do this because I find that it looks a little bit muddy. My brush took it down a little bit too far, or I'm doing a more dramatic look like I am today. This is always a nice step. You'll see I'm not only taking it right underneath, where I am also like almost pinching the brush to sort of get a more narrow effect. This actually fits that area of my face pretty well, and you can see it brightens while being subtle. You can take that down the middle of the face as well. Going in with the Maya Chia highlight of the day, keeping with that more cool toned. I don't know the name of this exactly, but I'll have the exact one it is down below. This is that like cotton candy pinky one from Maya Chia. This is gorgeous, and it's not the most crazy intense highlight ever, so if you have more oily skin, or you just like a more natural finish, any one of these shades will do. They do have 3 gorgeous shades that I will list a video I've done on that down below as well, if that helps you. Brows I'm doing off camera with the plume. You guys know the drill. Another video I've done an entire thing on. And eyes, Delium Tools 785. Who would have thought, with the Kjaer Weis shadow in Magnetic, or I'm sorry, in Grace. This is a really cool toned eyeshadow, sort of like a grayish brown. Upon swatching, it doesn't look like it's going to give you quite that much pigment, but it's like the perfect crease shade, or like a one and done sort of wash over the lid if that's what you prefer. Builds beautifully. That's what I'm doing here. I'm working it up in quite a few layers to sort of get that dimension that I desire. Then I am going in with Deep Diane from Sappho, and you can see I'm just sort of using this on its side to highlight the brow as well as clean up any harsh lines. I will go back and forth doing that, and this is the Kjaer Weis Soft Brush, which is not only good for blending out color but also laying it down. Hint Beauty Crystal Taupe eyeshadow, a really gorgeous cool tone. Had to use it for this look on this small little packer brush. You can see it's definitely a very purple toned taupe with like a lot of gray to it, of course. That's what taupe is, a purpley grayish brown. Anyway, I'm applying this all the way over the lid, meeting right at that crease shade where I put it. Has a little bit of shimmer to it, but not too intense. I think this gives a great amount of color, builds really beautifully and evenly as well. And I'm not only going to take this right across the top of my lashes, I mimic all the steps I do on the top of my eyes, also just underneath them. And what's really great about this is that you can use the same brush. So that is what I'm going in and doing here. Nice and quick, and you can make it low like an Olsen twin because that's sort of the vibe we're going for. Then I'm taking this shadow from Sappho. Again, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I will have it listed down below though. It's an even darker slate gray color. I'm taking this just on the outer corner of my eye. You can see it's really subtle, getting in that more V-shaped motion and along the lash line just for some extra dimension and depth. Then I'm just going to go in with my Delium Tool 785. We are going to do some blending. This is absolutely crucial. And even if I don't always include every time I go back to blend, I do this several times throughout the process. So that's just something to keep in mind. It's a lot of back and forth to get a nice blended, messy shadow look. The good thing about this look is that there's no rhyme or reason. You just sort of make sure it's nice and soft, and then the look is good to go. Eyeliner, I'm taking black. I usually like to do brown on an everyday basis, but I love me some black liner as well. I'm taking this on the outer corner of the top of my lash. Of course, you guys know I like to do that. And I'm also going to take it all the way across on my bottom lashes just about, and then go in and blend it out for a more smoky effect. But you can see I'm adding that definition that I first went in with the Sappho gray shadow here, and just like reinforcing it. Moving on to lashes, I am using my Plume Eyelash Curler, a new launch at Integrity Botanicals. That is a lot of fun. You'll see it makes quite the difference, especially if you have more drooping eyelashes that can't handle a lot of mascara. And you guys are never going to guess what mascara I'm using. It is the Nocturne mascara from Hint Beauty, and we apply as much of this as we possibly can. Lip liner, I'm going with my Lily Lolo Soft Nude. You guys know I love this shade. It works with a variety of different lip colors, but more specifically for the one I am using today. So I'm lining my lips pretty true to their natural shape. I usually overline them just a tiny bit at the outside edge. It's easier when you have a nice sharp point like I do today. And I'm just doing the edges. I'm not really going to fill in anything more than that. Then I'm going in with the 100% Pure Lip Glaze in Sultry, which is a really nice warm peach. And then I am finishing the look off with this gorgeous peach tone Lily Lolo lip gloss. I think this is Cocktail or High Flyer or something like that, but I'll link the exact one down below. Alright, you guys, that is it. So this is my completed cool tone makeup look. Do you recognize me? I always feel a little bit weird, but when it's all together, I'm like, wait, I do kind of like that. It's just, I'm a creature of habit with the warm tones, but I hope that my cool tone girls out there appreciated this makeup tutorial. If you want to see more of them, maybe I can do like off and on tutorials. It sort of just depends on what I'm doing. I think fall time really makes me gravitate towards warm tones as well, like those sort of browns and reds, all with that a little bit of a warm undertone to it. But if you guys want to see a similar look done in a warm tone, if I haven't already done that, I've done a lot of looks, then please do let me know. Of course, same techniques applies, just with different colors. So even if you just like this blown out smoky look, you can recreate it. As always, if you do recreate it, you could tag Integrity Botanicals and myself. All of our social media is always in the description box down below, so you know where to find us and check us out. And as always, every single product I use, from gloss to foundation to makeup brushes, I link that down below as well. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Any other makeup tutorials or any general content that you'd like to see, I really do want to hear from you. Coming up on 2 years with Integrity Botanicals, so we've made a lot of videos. Let me know what you think is missing. But thank you guys again and again for watching this video. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!